holy cow moment.
Yeah, banjo started
right.
playing. I hear the moot cow going. I think we got a little something to do here.
This is my favorite part of the week. Every week we're going to take some plays, and we're going to start with Mizzou wrestling tackle. This is fantastic.
Taking on
By
South
Perez Hall.
Carolina
Look at
here.
this. Look at
Bubble
this.
screen, standard tackle until
Suplex. I mean, can we? I got to see that again. I mean, this is straight up 80s as a 40-plus-year-old man. This is straight up wrestling from the 80s. Pick him up, drop him down.
Now, we credit the tackle to Terez Harrell. That's clearly a two-man effort. Like, it's very clearly a two-man effort.
Okay, I'm sorry. When you watched wrestling in the 80s, sometimes you had your tag team partner come in and help you out.
Oh, for sure. Shout out to the Dudley boys. Shout out to the Hardy boys. Like, I got a little something on the WWE front, right? Like, I dabbled in the arena. So, again.
How do you dabble in pro wrestling? Great googly moogly. I don't even know what to do with that.
I'll tell you, man, having played a little ball myself, I would have been tight. I would have been heated the moment I sit up from this tackle because I don't like when my feet are off the ground. That I don't feel good about that. It's highly disrespectful, and it's just don't make me feel good.
Well, you know what? I was going to score it higher, but now you've talked me into it. I got to give this a score. I'm going to score this a 68. I'm going to go with the 68.
That feels harsh.
Well, I mean, I was all in on it being higher than that, and then you pointed out that there were like 17 assist people, and maybe it would fire somebody up, and like you credited the whole defense and made it.
I'm here to kind of be the voice of reason at times.
Oh, good God! If you're the voice of reason, this thing is completely done. That's fair. All right, so why don't you do that?
Yeah, sorry. So I got to show the big fellas some love. We got a big 330-pounder. Defensive end from Temple taking on Eastern Carolina. They're already up 42-6. This is like salt in the wound. Like,
oh my God.
You just give a big fella the ball for the sake of giving a big fella the ball. He rushes it in.
Look, as a little guy, I appreciate a big fella like that because let me tell you something. I can run my mouth so much more if I got Freddie Booth-Lloyd behind me. That is what I know right there because he is a big boy and he is a tough big boy, right? Like, I mean, you just hand him the ball right there and everybody just says, no, we're good.
Yeah, I'm all set. Biggest part about this, no pun intended, the man did it with one shoe. So also a very impressive facet of this here touchdown.
He also got low. I mean, come on, he used leverage, he got low?
Yeah, no, look. Okay, so here's the thing about linemen, if we're talking just general landscape. Shout out to Mike Golick Jr., love you to death, but offensive linemen compared to defensive linemen are vastly less athletic. Like, that's just part of the game. I think Mike Golick Jr. would also vouch for that statement. I promise you he
Only because you said it. If I said it, there'd be like a holy war. But that's fine.
But in any case, give it a quick score, right? Like all those things involved. I give that one a 92 because, again, he's 330 pounds. He's reading blocks. The man got low too.
He's reading blocks. He's reading blocks. You make it sound like he's back there with the Macbeth of blocks in front of him trying to figure it out.
Look,
he's 330 pounds. He's saying, give me the ball, score.
It gets more difficult the closer you get to the goal line, especially when you know how close you are. So give him some credit. 92 is a fair score. What you got?
No, well, I'm going to give you the best play of the day, and this is hands down, but not even close. And it came from Bama. Look, why watch Bama, Arkansas for this play? All right, he's got the ball, got the ball. Oh, they get the fumble. They're going to force. Nope. Pick it up. And roll.
Oh.
Look at that. And the best part about it is, even though it's a fumble recovery, it counts as a touchdown pass.
See, and that's what I was going to ask you, because crediting the right individuals here gets a little iffy, right? So Tua goes in as having recorded a passing touchdown, so I'm guessing the brother who came in with the recovery gets credited with the reception then?
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
So
now we're going to have to ask the stat weenies, and they're way smarter with this stuff than we are.
I don't think that's very respectful calling them weenies, first of all. You're not just going to slip that by me and not address that.
Yeah, we're going to ask them. They're not going to respond. I don't know why.
Calling them weenies. Fitz called you weenies.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Look, I'm going to score this play, and anytime you can throw a pretty pass, get a fumble, pick it up, roll it into the end zone, you know what that gets? It gets the holy thing of all things, the double moo. It gets 100.
Dog, you got on me about being soft in my grading. For a 330-pound man scored a touchdown, you just going to hand out hundreds like that?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, when
we're at week 6. You realize that there's about 7 weeks to go in this, and you're comfortable with giving out 100.
Yeah. Especially for that. I mean,
on a fluky play.
I mean, how often do we see the highlight reel later on when we're reminded that a football is not round, so it doesn't bounce where you expect it?
Okay.
I mean, when you can just scoop and score, and you just look like you did it in the Nutcracker, like you've got all the skill and grace of a ballet dancer.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ballerina?
Well, I don't know if it's a guy. I don't know if it's a ballerina.
I'm sure it's
I was
the same
showing my lack
deal,
of culture there. You went to Harvard. I didn't.